Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just a little over 2 months away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that by far, one of the true faces of the Star Wars franchise has got to be Anakin Skywalker. At the end of the day, he is the very character who became Darth Vader, redeemed himself, and saved his own son Luke Skywalker to live on and create a new Jedi Order, only for his nephew Ben Solo to destroy it all, where now we have the full-on story in The Rise of Skywalker that's going to basically conclude all of that. So, with that being said, we do know that this movie by J.J. Abrams is very important when it comes to the Skywalker legacy and everything that comes in between. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Rey is traveling to a place called the Lost City, where she is said to be on a mission of discovering many pieces of Jedi and Sith lore. It's described that as Rey makes her way into the Land of Warriors and eventually to the Lake of Dreams, it's explained that she begins to connect with the Force Ghost voice of Anakin Skywalker, where she begins to hear his voice reaching out to her. It's explained that Anakin is actually said to reveal his plan from the netherworld of the Force to Rey that is said to give Rey some clarity. It's explained that Anakin's Force Ghost has a plan in place to reach out to Rey and to lure her into the Lake of Dreams that is said to be connected to the Beyond. It's described that Anakin's plan is to provide Rey the power of the Beyond, since the Lake of Dreams is said to have a link to the part of the unknown regions. Anakin's plan is to strengthen Rey through the form of meditation, this way that she can actually go up against Palpatine and destroy him once and for all by Kylo Ren's side. Where additionally, it's explained that Anakin's Force Ghost voice is said to provide Rey a passage of the wills that allows Rey to gain knowledge of the origins of the Force and the galaxy entirely. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, the thing about Episode 9 that I love so much so far is that we really will be learning more about the origins of the galaxy, the Force, you name it, and that this is all going to be told through the Lake of Dreams sequence within the Lost City that Rey travels to, where she connects with Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost, which I think is going to be a very interesting side of Star Wars. You know, the fact that they are going to give us that type of Star Wars movie where it taps into everything related to the origins of the galaxy, the origins of the Force, and how a lot of fans are going to be interconnected with all of that and learn more about that side of the actual franchise. So, when we go to the Lost City, this is said to be a very sacred place. It's actually full of Jedi ruins. We're talking about Jedi cities and, of course, you know, Jedi grave sites that reveal all the different structures and statues of ancient Jedi. But the Lake of Dreams is said to be by far one of the most powerful Force Nexus areas in the entire galaxy. Now, a Force Nexus is basically a concentration of the Force, and Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost, his actual plan as a character for Rey, is to actually link her up to, of course, the Beyond. And now, the Beyond is said to be the most powerful Force Nexus there is in the entire galaxy, and that the Lake of Dreams is actually connected to all of this. So you can really see what they're trying to do with Episode 9. They're trying to basically give us a type of Star Wars film that's going to really tap into the power of the wills, since, of course, the Beyond was created by the wills. In case you guys did not know, we went over that a couple of weeks ago. The wills that are godlike beings, of course, are actually going to be used in order to tell a very great story by JJ, and how it's all going to be interconnected with the origins of the galaxy and the Force. So, on top of all of this, the other piece that I do want to go over is that Anakin's plan is to also strengthen Rey through this form of meditation. Now, this new form of meditation is actually said to be something new, because the power of the Beyond is said to be stronger than both the dark and the light combined. And this is the same exact power that Palpatine is going to use at a certain point in time in this movie that's going to be connected to, of course, you know, the Beyond itself, where he's hiding over on the world of Exegol, which is very close to the Beyond. It's basically the very center of the unknown regions that was created by the wills themselves. Now, Palpatine is going to also demonstrate this power to Kylo Ren and Rey within the third act of the film. In fact, it's one of the main reasons as to why he's able to use a thing called Force Storm, which is going to be a brand new Force power that will be used by Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker, so look forward to that. Now, like I say, this movie does have a lot to offer. It really does. It does have the potential to mark itself down as the best film of the Skywalker saga, perhaps, maybe I should say, more so the sequel trilogy. Nothing, in my opinion, can really beat The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi, but it could, and very well could, become a fan favorite of the entire Skywalker saga, but I think that it really will be the best of the sequel trilogy. So with that being said, guys, I really will say that the fact that they are trying to utilize all these different powers into the film, and how it's going to tie directly into Rey and Anakin and the beyond, is very impressive by JJ. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.